everybody and welcome to Kay's Fakeaways. I really wanted to start a channel so that I could teach you to cook your favourite takeaway food at home, as currently there are a lot of you stuck indoors at the moment. So we're going to start off by teaching you how to make a double chocolate chip Frappuccino at home. So for this I choose to use a cold brew coffee. Now you can use any coffee of your choice really, as long as it's ground. It will take 24 hours in the fridge to brew, but you can use any jug as long as it is deep enough to hold the measurements. So you start off with 60 grams into a large jug of, I'm using Starbucks Blonde Roast. So you will put this in the fridge overnight with 1,080 millilitres of water. You will then stir it because it will start to separate. Once it's been brewed, you then will need to filter it into a jug. Now you're going to need about 50 ml of coffee, or depend on how strong you like it. You can use instant coffee, but you will need to let it cool down as it will melt the ice. So I usually put 50 ml in my coffee, so I'll measure that out into a jug. Now once your coffee has been filtered, you want to top it up to 200 millilitres using milk, any milk that you choose to use. I choose the whole milk. So you would top that up to 200 millilitres. You're then going to need a cup that is level with ice to use. So here we've got a ice blender, which is the best to use an ice blender rather than a normal one if you can. So you're going to add your coffee and your milk. You're then going to need to get some of this, because without this you won't be able to make the double chocolate chip Frappuccino. So it's chocolate Java chips, and it comes from Big Train Company. You're going to take 2 scoops of this. Now I think you can get an alternative called frozen bean. It's not the same, but it will do. So you're going to take 2 scoops of Java chip. You're then going to use about 2 tablespoons of Hershey's. So add the Hershey's. You're then going to set this going. So if you have a blender that blends ice, you should have a frozen drinks button on your blender. Now once it's been blended, if you like it sweeter you can add more syrup or less syrup, or if you don't like coffee you can just leave the coffee out and you can replace it with milk. So you can put some chocolate sauce in the bottom of your cup. Then pour your Frappuccino mix in. Then we're using a spray cream, which you then can just spray on the top. Then you can add more sauce, which it doesn't have to be Hershey's, it can be any chocolate syrup that you can get. So now we take the lid, put the lid on, and then you've got a Starbucks chocolate Frappuccino. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope that your Frappuccino was successful, and be sure to drop it in the comments below. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter, links are in the description below.